Hello, hello. Welcome again to another moment with Mommy G. Welcome to Mommy G's channel. And today I want to talk a little bit about um, our boys, the young men, our sons, in relation to irresponsible sexual behavior. Because it has been noticed that most often it is the girls who bear the brunt of any negative outcome of sexual intercourse between the boys and the girls. For example, the girls will get pregnant, they want to commit abortion because the boy refuses to own up to his responsibility. Some of them die in the process. Some who decide to keep the children or the child are abandoned to themselves. They drop out of school, they are abandoned or disowned by their parents, and so on and so forth. They get into all kinds of difficulties as if she had the baby alone. What about the boys involved? It takes two to tango, as they say. And more, the young men are beginning to take sexual relationships very lightly. Just moving from one girl to the other and not taking responsibility for their actions, even though some of them do. Let me go by life experiences, by examples. Okay, there's this friend who told me once that her son had a girl with, or had a child with a girl. She knew about the child and everything was going fine. And after some time, the son told her that she has another baby, that he has another baby, and she just assumed that it was with the same girl. Only for her to find out that it was with another girl, and she herself was scandalized and said, "But what is all this? Why do you go having children from one girl to the other?" And let me give a second example of another friend who told me that she has 5 children, 4 girls and 1 boy. But all the 4 girls never got pregnant. They're adults now, or young adults now, with their own families. But it is the last, who is a boy, who at 19 got pregnant. This was got pregnant. And I asked her, "But what do you mean by a boy getting pregnant?" And she said, "Oh, he impregnated a girl and ran away abroad, went abroad, and when she called the boy to ask, after finding out, the boy refused. But when the child was born, there was every indication, resemblance, and so on. There was every indication that that child belongs to the boy. So now let's revisit this question. Is it that we are talking more to the girls, we're emphasizing more, on our girl child, even though some still go ahead and get pregnant out of wedlock as teenagers? But the point is, are we not talking enough to the boys, to our sons, we the mothers? Why is it that, more often than not, boys don't live up to their responsibility? They impregnate girls. They too impregnate girls. We can say they have children out of wedlock. So are we not talking enough to them? So this is a wake-up call for the mothers, for the fathers, to also concentrate on the boys, the boy child, as I can say. If we can say girl child, we should also say the boy child. So we should find enough time to talk about life and talk about values, talk about morality to our boy child the same way we talk to our girl child. so that if something happens, we know that it's out of it's just an unfortunate mistake, and and I believe that, or it is believed that, if we target the boy child to the incidence of irresponsible sex, irresponsible pregnancies, or unplanned or unwanted pregnancies will reduce. So let the boys also live up to their responsibilities. Let them be gentlemen, Most of we talk about a girl virginity. What about a boy virginity? Can a boy not remain a virgin until he gets married? Can a boy not be morally upright in relation to sexual activities, disease from sexual activities until he gets married? And again, as I said in my last video, you can go back and watch it. If it does happen that a boy impregnates a girl, it should not be the affair of the girl alone. She should not be abandoned to herself. Live up to your responsibilities. As said in that video, you might be afraid, you are not settled, you might not want to marry the girl, and so on and so forth, for whatever reasons. But your parents are there, to help you in such circumstances. It's not good to abandon the girl and the child, whether born or unborn, as if she drank the pregnancy from a teacup or something. So young men, this video is to encourage you to be more responsible, because if it happened to your sister or to your mother or to any of your female friends or relatives, you won't find it funny. So you should not do to others what you don't want them to do to you. So try to be more responsible, and try to be part of the problem you created. Try to help to solve it, help the girl to carry the burden, and to make things better for her and the baby. Well, this was a quick one, and the topic, has been discussed over and over, but we still have to keep talking so that our children, both boys and girls, you the young people out there, will become more responsible. And so, if you gain something from here, why don't you share? If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. And let's have your comments. Let's have your own suggestions and your own ideas. Let's learn from your own experiences so that things might be better for the young people. Thank you. See you in the next video. This has been Mommy G.